Alright, this is this one could be a bit of a risk. God, right, hang on. Let me just... Hello! I'll wait a few minutes before we kick off, but tonight is going to be our Die Hard themed quiz. Hi, Michelle! If any of you are sort of familiar with our quizzes from the last year, these are now a solo venture. I will attempt to get some guests on in the coming weeks. I'm still aiming for 100. I'm very proud of our achievement over the last year, but I need to do it alone now. But I will try and get some guests on, so I've already asked Elise and David and Connor if they want to rejoin in the new year, which they've said they want to. They've picked out some themes that they fancy, so that'll be very exciting to get them back. But I also want to maybe get some new guests on. Sort of add to the collection of guests that I've drawn on. I'm going to release a 100-year poster. 100 year? God, not 100 years, 100. I keep doing that. 100 live streams. So that'll just be just under 2 years of doing this. So we're in the new era. We're in what I'm calling season 2. So yeah, if you are a cosplayer and you'd like to be a guest on these live streams, we change the theme every week. So this week is Die Hard. Honestly, it could be either, Chris. It could be either. I will be doing. I won't be doing any ambitious costume changes, but I have a little costume change for the last round, just to be a bit of fun. I'm gonna switch from John McClane to one of the villains because I have a Christmas jumper that says "Now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho." So I'm gonna wear that and dress as that villain, just for a little bit of fun. No, this is not a Daryl cosplay. Could be though. But no, tonight is Die Hard, which is my favourite Christmas movie. And yeah, so... Yeah, definitely my favourite. So we're getting into our festive themes this week. It absolutely is. And I'm going to make this point, okay? Because the main character, his entire goal at the beginning of the film and at the end of the film is to reconnect with his family on Christmas. That's why he's in Los Angeles, is to reconnect with his estranged family. That's Christmassy. All the Christmas imagery is Christmassy. Honestly, the truth of the matter is, we learn an important message throughout the film, which is the real Christmas is the terrorists we kill along the way. And I think that's a very important message. So I'll wait a few minutes because we're not due to kick off until I came on 10 minutes early so that we can sort of kick off on time at 7, hopefully. So the way these quizzes work is you guys answer in the chat. If you win, you get a little art piece of you in that... Oh, thank you, Harry. Of you in that universe. So Ionic Reverb won last week's quiz. I still need to draw his art piece for Umbrella Academy. No, so just so you know, Chris, this will be a solo venture from now on. William, Nick and I are no longer working together on these. Or in each other's lives, to be honest. I came to peace with the fact that after the Doctor Who stream, that would be it. But things got particularly bad after the Doctor Who stream. Yeah, I mean, it is sad. But that's the reality of it. It's been a rough time. But I still want to keep going with this. This is something that sort of I conceived of right at the beginning. Before we even made it a weekly thing with them, I was doing it just for fun. So, yeah, I mean, if that's going to be a problem, you know, you don't have to keep joining for the, you know, obviously a lot of people were very attached to, you know, Nick and William and things like that. No, I'm not okay. I'm dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of hurt from the whole situation. This is purposely distressed. I want to stress this was very much on purpose for tonight's theme. This is a brand new vest which is white, and then I just decided to distress it. So I used tea and face paint and things like that to get the dirt and the blood and things like that. No, I'm struggling at the moment, but I want to keep going with this. I'd already sort of prepared myself to do this alone after we hit the 1 year anniversary. So, but I'm hoping, you know, maybe I'll try and get another co-host on, a semi-regular co-host. We're not on good terms at the moment, I'll just say that. But I don't want to go too much deeper into it. Yeah, no. Shikes! But anyway, sorry. The way these quizzes work... The way the quizzes work is if you win the quiz, you'll get a little art piece from me in the universe. So for this one, I might draw you jumping off Nakatomi Plaza, dressed as John McClane. Yeah, including I am barefooted, by the way. That's gonna get this TikTok banned. But yeah, I've gone all the way with the bare feet. So the way it works is you need to prepare questions before, sort of ahead of time, if you want to join the live streams. So it's something that you can't be doing just on the whim. Because you need a cosplay and you need to prepare questions. So if you'd like to work with us, no, I'm not Irish. This is going to be a die-hard quiz. I'm just explaining the rules. So yeah, you need to prepare things. Prepare ahead of time. So check out the announcement videos. We've got 3 more themes this month, I believe. Dr. Zeus, Christmas movies, and then New Year's Steve. But we'd be very happy to have new guests. So best thing to do is hit us out on Instagram, Scottish Scooby Gang. Get in contact with me through that, and we can discuss your cosplay and your questions and things like that. Hi, Grace. Right, that is us just coming up for 7. Yeah, I mean, I have committed to doing that a few times for these quizzes, but not this time. Yeah, I want to stress this is very much on purpose. Like this is fake. Like this is not just a disgusting old vest. Like this has been purposefully distressed to be more thematic. I was just going to wear it white and clean, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. No, I'm Paul. So, are you a DJ? No, I'm not. Yeah, he did have hair in Die Hard 1. And Die Hard 2, I think. Yeah, it's only in the later ones he doesn't have the hair. And I've got the appropriately receding hairline, so... Right, okay, shall we kick off? So, the way this... Yep, no problem, Grace. So yeah, please answer in the chat, guys. Correct answers, you'll get a point. I'll let you know if there's multiple points available. It's an honour system, so don't Google. And it's not about who answers first, it's just about who answers correctly, so multiple people can get points. Cool. So, the way it's going to work is I'm going to do 10 questions about the first movie, specifically focusing on the more heroic characters or the production. Then I'm going to do 5 questions on Die Hard 2, 5 on Die Hard 3, 5 on Die Hard 4, 5 on Die Hard 5, because they're the less important ones, let's be honest. The first one's the best one. And then I'm going to do a little costume change, and then we're going to talk about the villains. So we're going to do 10 questions about the villains. Sharks! That sound good? Alright, we won't have any body shaming, thanking you. There we go. Oh, the reason you keep hearing zoinks is it's my text ringtone. Yeah, it's my text ringtone is Shaggy saying zoinks. Apologies. Right, okay. Let's kick off with question 1. So this is about the first Die Hard movie. So, question 1. Who directed Die Hard? Who directed the first Die Hard? Hi, Agent. Hi, Chris. So who directed the first Die Hard movie? It was not Samuel L. Jackson. It was not Roland Emmerich. It was not Nolan, no. It was not George Lucas. Okay, watch it with the daddy thing. Oi. Who directed Die Hard? That is... so who directed Die Hard? Yes, it is McTiernan. Chris, you get the point. John McTiernan is correct. Paige, you're gonna get this live stream banned. Please don't. Question 2. What is the name of the book that this movie is loosely based on? And who is the author? So which book is it based on and by who? Die Hard, the book by Roald Dahl. I wish it was that. It's not Night Before Christmas by Bart Simpson. Yeah, some of the questions will be much easier. Nothing Lasts Forever. That's 1 point for Nothing Lasts Forever. If you can tell me the author of the book, I'll give you another point. So well done, Chris. Yeah, no, these are tough. These are a couple of tough ones just to kick off. They should get a little easier as this round goes on. It's not J.K. Rowling or Johnny Depp. God, I hope not. But anyway, well done, Chris, for getting Nothing Lasts Forever. Question 3. What is Holly's maiden name that she goes by rather than her married name? So the question is, what is Holly's maiden name that she goes by rather than her married name? It does start with a G. Gennaro, I'll give you that. Yes, Holly Gennaro. Much to John's dismay, she goes by her maiden name. Question 4. My name is Paul. Hiya. We do one of these, or I do one of these now, every week. Every Sunday, 7 PM UK time. Different cosplay, different costume every week. Different theme every week. Please come join. Oh God. Question 4. What is the name of the limo driver? What is the name of the limo driver? This is not Thunderbirds, it's not Parker. Argyle! Argyle is correct. Chris is killing it. Okay, which actor plays... Question 5. Which actor plays Sergeant Al Powell? Well, I didn't answer. Yes, because you keep trying to get me banned on this. Hi, Paige. So it's not Keith Lemon. That would be terrifying. What is who plays Sergeant Al Powell? I do have a prop gun, but I don't want to bring it on the stream because I don't want to get us banned. Val Johnson, yes. Kermitier, I'll give you that. Reginald Val Johnson is correct. So that was the actor who played Sergeant Al Powell, who's the police officer that McClane is talking to over the radio. Question 6. So this is a clip that I just did. I have no idea what's... Guys, can we please behave in the chat? Otherwise folk are going to have to get muted. Right, let's just cut the infighting in the chat. Thanking you. So, I've just done a little clip of this. If you check my TikTok. But anyway, if you've seen the movie, you should get this. When discussing cowboy actors with Hans Gruber over the radio, who does John say he's partial to, and what does this inspire from John? Roy Rogers is correct. And what does it inspire? Yay! It inspires his catchphrase, Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Hubbard. Well done. So, yes, and actually I'll give you an extra point for that. It does inspire his radio handle, Roy. Yes. So, absolutely... Sorry, I'm just going to mute. Yes, absolutely. So I'll give you a point for saying it inspires his radio handle. It also inspires his catchphrase of Yippee-ki-yay. And it's Roy Rogers. So 3 points available right there, if you got any of that. Thank you for the follow. Hi Tammy. Tammy's my colleague at work. Hi. Welcome to our Die Hard theme quiz. Okay, which actor plays Holly Gennaro? So which actor or actress plays Holly Gennaro? I'm cosplaying as John McClane from Die Hard, so it's a Die Hard themed quiz. It is Bonnie someone. I'll give you one. I'm feeling generous tonight. Christmas spirit and all, so I'm going to give you 1 point for Bonnie. 1 point if you can tell me the second name. So, Michelle, just so you know, William, Nick, and I are no longer going to be collabing together or really in each other's lives. Is the truth of it. Things got very, very bad after the Doctor Who stream. Hey, Bonnie Bedelia is correct. Yeah, I will just stress this is on purpose, again. I will stress that this was done with tea and makeup and paint. I'm gonna mute that. Bonnie Bedelia is correct. Bonnie Bedelia is correct. So 1 point for Bonnie, 1 point for Bedelia. Right. What are the names of John and Holly's kids? Let's see if it'll let... How is it going to let me do that, Chris? That's a good idea, actually. Bear with me. Right. Some reason it's... Bear with me. Right, it's not letting me do it at the moment, but I will... I'll try and add you for next week. Oh! Apologies. Yeah, for some reason it's not coming up when I punch in your name on the thing, but I'll try and do it for next week. Lucy and John Jr. Yep, absolutely. So 1 point for Lucy, 1 point for John Jr. I would have also accepted Jack. Okay, question 9. This might be a challenging one. Or it might be a challenging one to get through TikTok censors more than it's a challenging question. And that is, why is Al Powell assigned to desk duty? So why is Al Powell assigned as a desk jockey? Thank you, it's thematically appropriate. Hello! So why is Al Powell on desk duty? This may be a difficult one to get through the censor, so if you're having issues, message it on Instagram. It's probably the best place. Yes! Kermitio, you're absolutely right. I'll try not to repeat it too much just because TikTok gets really cagey about certain stuff. I don't know, like obviously that's a horrible thing, but things like our Looney Tunes, yes. Our Looney Tunes quiz got banned for some reason, just for me talking about Brendan Fraser. Right, question 10. Nice iconic one. So I purposefully distressed this up. So this was like dyed with tea leaves and stuff like that. And then I used black face paint and red face paint to try and get the distress, like to make it look like I crawled through the vents and stuff like that. Right. So, How does John escape the explosion on the roof? So in what iconic way does John escape the explosion? I have that. I'm really worried about getting banned for wearing that, but I am going to put that jumper on for the last round. Yes, he jumps down with a fire hose and he swings through a window. I'll give you both a point there because you both sort of. Yes, no, I have a little costume change to wear at the end. Yes. So he tied a fire hose around himself, jumped off the roof, swung into the window, and then had to very quickly untie himself. Well done. Okay, so that is round number 1. We'll be coming back to the villains later. So for now, I'm going to move on to... So if you win the quiz, you're going to get a little art piece drawn by me. So to keep track of your points, you're going to get a wee art piece drawn by me of you in that universe that you won. So if you win the Die Hard quiz, you'll get a picture of you jumping off Nakatomi Plaza. It'll be a little cartoony thing. It'll be a bit silly. It's not going to be a high fidelity drawing. I'm not that good an artist, but it'll be a bit of fun. So I still need to do Ionic Reverb's Umbrella Academy one. I've got days off coming up. My only days off, I've been playing Santa Claus in the mornings, and then I'm absolutely exhausted because it's such an early start, and obviously that takes a lot of energy to... Oh my god, Chris, that'll be me. I will draw Barbara Blacksheep. If you win, I'll draw Barbara Blacksheep. So Barbara Blacksheep was a joke that Chris came up with during our kids show live stream, and I drew a little funny picture of Barbara Blacksheep. Okay. So this is going to be about... Hi, Charlie. Yeah, Scotland. This is going to be about Die Hard 2. We're going to do 5 questions about Die Hard 2. Again, we'll come back to the villains later. In which city are John and his kids, located in this movie, and why? So in which city are John and his kids in, and why? It's not Chicago. It's not New York. Not Lincoln, not Los Angeles. So they are living in Los Angeles by this point, but that's not the city they're in this film. It's not Vegas. There's one very important American city you've left out. It's not Los Santos. Not Detroit. Washington DC is correct. If you can tell me why they're in Washington DC, I'll give you another point. Question 2. What is the movie Die Hard 2's tagline, which sometimes gets combined into its title? So, what is Die Hard 2's tagline? Die Harder is correct. I was surprised TikTok allowed you to type that, to be perfectly honest, but there we go. I'm also surprised we haven't been banned yet. Question 3. Which character from the first movie is Holly trapped on a plane with that displeases her even before the terrorist attack? So which character from the first movie is Holly stuck with? I'm gonna meet some people. It's not Argyle. Just doing some muting. So, which character from the first movie is Holly trapped on a plane with? It's not Argyle. Question 3. It's not Scooby-Doo on the plane. Question 3. Who is Holly... Oh, sorry, we've done that one. Question 4. Dennis Franz plays the uncooperative head of the airport police. What is that character's name? So Dennis Franz plays the uncooperative head of the police at the airport. What is that character's name? So this is quite a famous character, or not, like I would say it's quite a recognisable character actor. It's not Patrick Clover. Captain Lorenzo, yes, well done. It is Carmine Lorenzo, but I'll give you the point, well done. And question 5, how does John McClane realise he's been double-crossed by Grant? First man on the moon, are we counting clangers as men? How does John realise he's been double-crossed by Grant? Neil Armstrong? Why? So how does John McClane realise he's been double-crossed by Grant? So we're doing a Die Hard quiz tonight, so we won't be doing Scooby-Doo tonight, but we are going to repeat the Scooby-Doo theme in February. And hopefully do some Scooby-Doo content then, because we'll have the gang together. So this is not about the boom booms on the roof, this is a different scenario now. I know what you're thinking of, you're thinking the first movie with the FBI agents, I think. I think that's what you're referring to. His daughter's not in this movie, not in this one. We'll move on, so actually we'll just go through that round quickly. In which city are John and his kids and why? That's Washington DC, and that's because he's visiting Holly's parents. So I unfortunately am working as Santa Claus all the weekends of December, so I won't be able to make the December events at the moment, the fundraising events. Hopefully once my weekends clear up in the new year, I'll be able to get more involved. Question. Yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to make it this month, unfortunately. Yes, I have my own Santa Claus outfit, which you might see on the Christmas live stream. I've got some funny videos I want to make with that. Maybe next week. We're doing Dr. Zeus, so I'll be dressing as the Grinch. Okay. What is Die Hard 2's tagline? Iron Brew. Aye. I do genuinely want to do a sequel to If Santa Claus Was Scottish. So if you haven't seen If Santa Was Scottish on my account, go check out. Yes, Die Harder is correct. Question 3. Who is Holly trapped on a plane with that displeases her even before the terrorist attack? That is Richard Thornburg. So that's the reporter who went round to her house and doxed her on live news, on national news. Yes, I will be there Badger, I will be there at the Comic-Con in February with the Scooby Gang. So that will be happening. I need to make sure that's all going ahead. We're hopefully getting the Mystery Machine for that. What's the meaning of my tattoo? It's a Hawkeye tattoo. It's a little target with an arrow through it. It's the only tattoo I've got, and it shows I'm a big old nerd. I do want to get other tattoos, but that's the only one I've got so far. It's the only time people see it is when I'm dressed like this, because obviously it's usually covered. Usually people see it when I've got my Hawkeye costume on, if I'm wearing the sleeveless Hawkeye. Right, question. So that was Richard Thornburg, the reporter who doxed her family in the first movie. Question 4. Dennis Franz plays the uncooperative head of the airport police called what? That's Carmine Lorenzo. And question 5. How does John realise he's been double-crossed by Grant? He was given a gun with blanks in it. He was given a gun that fired blanks. Oops, I didn't. Okay, let's do...
New Year, New Me as a Valentine's Day or whatever.
Uh-oh.
But I do like the whole January 1st start afresh situation. And now is the time of year where I kind of start looking ahead and deciding the person who I...
Thank God something way more embarrassing didn't just play there. God, who wants to know what tabs I've got open? Okay, question. So this is all about Die Hard 3. What is the title of the third Die Hard movie? So what is the title of the third Die Hard movie? Die Hard with a Vengeance is correct. Question 2. What is the name of the character played by Samuel L. Jackson? Die Harderer. To die too hard. No. What is the name of the character played? It is Zeus. I'll give you another point if you can tell me the character's second name. Be at 1 point for Zeus. Question 3. Now, guys, please be very careful of how you phrase your answers to this. I don't want to actually see the word, if that makes sense. You'll see what I'm getting on. Carver, yes. I'll give you another point for Carver. Chris, well done. So according to the villain's demands, what does John have to do in Harlem that causes Zeus to confront him? And please be really careful about how you word this. Yeah, he has to wear a racist slur on a sign and walk around Harlem. Yeah, absolutely. So Chris gets a point, Kermitier, you get a point. Well done. Oh, that was a risky question. Question 4. Which other action film franchise was the script for this movie originally going to be used for? So when the rough script for this movie was created, which other action movie franchise was it going to be part of? Not Pulp Fiction. Not Mission Impossible.
Shikes!
Shut up, Shaggy. So which other action movie franchise was the script originally going to be used for? And question 5. Which actor was originally offered the role of Zeus Carver? It was not Rush Hour. Actually, you're not far off with Rush Hour in the fact that Rush Hour is kind of a parody of this franchise.
Sharks!
Oh my god, right, how do I silence? I need to silence my ringtone. There we go. So which actor was originally offered the role of Zeus Carver? Was not Will Smith. It's not Denzel. It's not Wesley Snipes, so we're just playing name every African American actor now. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll come back to it if you get the answer. I'll give you a clue maybe once I go through the answers. It was not OJ. Question 1. What is the title of the third Die Hard film? That is Die Hard with a Vengeance. Question 2. What is the name of the character played by Samuel L. Jackson? That is Zeus Carver. According to the villain's demands, what does John have to do in Harlem that causes Zeus to confront him? That is walk into Harlem with a sign with a slur on it. Question 4. Which other action film franchise was the script for this movie originally going to be used for? That is the Lethal Weapon franchise. The Lethal Weapon franchise. And question 5. Who was originally offered the role of Zeus Carver? Think Matrix. Sinners. Yes, Lawrence Fishburne is correct. Well done. So, let's move on to Die Hard 4. We're getting steadily into the really bad movies now. Okay, similar question. Question 1. What is the title of Die Hard 4? What is the title of Die Hard 4? So I think in some regions Die Hard 4.0 might be correct, but it has like an actual tagline as well. So I'll give you a point for Die Hard 4.0, but it has another name. And I wonder if this is one of those Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat situations. Live Free or Die Hard is correct. So I am male. He, him are my pronouns. Question 2. Who plays Matthew Farrell, the hacker teaming up with McClane? So who plays Matthew Farrell, Justin Long is correct. Well done. Chris, you're absolutely crushing the quiz tonight. Well done. Question 3. Yep, Wayne James, you get the point as well. Well done. Question 3. Who plays the super hacker that they travel to see? I'm glad we found a good franchise for you, a good theme for you. So which actor plays the super hacker that they travel to see? So this is not the villain, sorry. I should clarify. We'll hold that thought in your head, because he will come up later. Yeah, the basement guy. He's a sort of nerdy voice of, he's almost the voice of the nerds. Yeah, Silent Bob. Yes. What's that actor's name? Who plays Silent Bob? Kevin Smith. Well done. Question 4. What is Kevin Smith's character's name and nickname? So what is Kevin Smith's character's name and nickname? Warlock is the nickname, so well done, you get a point for Warlock. That's fine, you've done really well. And question 5. Who plays John's daughter Lucy in this film? So who plays John's daughter Lucy? If you want a clue, think Scott Pilgrim. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Yeah, well done. Okay, question 1. What is the title of Die Hard 4? That is Live Free or Die Hard, or Die Hard 4.0. Question 2. Who plays Matthew Farrell, the hacker teaming up with McClane? That is Justin Long. She's wonderful. Question 3. Who plays the super hacker that they travel to see? That is Kevin Smith. Question 4. Who does Kevin Smith actually play? That is... Oh, my sister is phoning me at the most inopportune time. Doth she not know that I live stream on Sundays? Bear with me. That is Frederick Kaludis? But Warlock is how he's known. And who plays John's daughter Lucy? That is Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Okay, Die Hard 5. Not a great film at all, but we're going to have to talk about it. Die Hard 5. There's only 5 questions on it, so we can get through this. Question 1. What is the title of Die Hard's 5th film? Hi, Cammy. What is the title of Die Hard's 5th film? A Good Day to Die Hard is correct. Question 2. Who plays John's son, Jack? Who plays John's son, Jack? You think you're being funny. Thank you for the share, Susanna. He's not a police officer necessarily. That is going to be my next question. What organization does Jack work for? CIA is correct. Jack McClane. Jack McClane, so who plays John's son? So what's the actor who plays him? And he does work for the CIA, so you get a point there. Question 4. What is the name of Jack's partner in the CIA? Jai Courtney is correct. Jai Courtney is the actor. So you get a point for Jai Courtney. Well done. What is the character who is Jack's partner's name? So I'm looking for the fictional character's name. It's not Murphy. And question 5. This film, I didn't know this. This film was originally conceived as a crossover with which television show? So, this film was originally conceived as a crossover with which television show? And if I give you the original name that they're going to give this film, that'll give you a massive clue as to which TV show it is. You're along the right lines with NCIS. It's not NCIS, but think of those kind of shows, I guess. Not CSI. '24! 24 is correct. 24. Well done. So it was originally going to be called Die Hard 24/7. And it was originally conceived as a crossover with Kiefer Sutherland. That might have actually made it somewhat redeeming. I don't know. I've never seen 24, to be honest. That would be funny. That would be funny. Okay, I'll go through those. Question 1. What is the title of Die Hard's 5th film? That is A Good Day to Die Hard. Question 2. Who plays John's son Jack? That is Jai Courtney. Question 3. What organization does Jack work for? That is the CIA. Question 4. What is the name of Jack's partner? That is Mike Collins. And question 5. This film was originally conceived as a crossover with which television show? That is 24. Right, so we have one more round to go. And we're going to talk about the villains of all the movies. We're going to do 10 questions. But for this, I'm going to put on a new costume, or at least... I'm guessing this is backwards for you guys, but I'm sure you can read it. But I thought this would be appropriate, so... Oh yeah, it's a Nessa jumper. So I'm going to dress as one of the villains after his run-in with John McClane. Okay. This is our villain round. So, question 1. We've already discussed this, but we'll go through it. Question 1. What is the character name of the character played by Alan Rickman? So, what character does Alan Rickman play? Hans Gruber is correct. Question 2. What fake name does Hans Gruber give when he comes face to face with McClane and pretends to be American? So what fake name does he give when he comes face to face? I'm going to mute. Cause someone thinks they're funny when they're not. Bill Clay is correct. Bill Clay. Question 3. Why do the thieves at Nakatomi Plaza pose as terrorists? So why is it specifically important that the thieves at Nakatomi pose as terrorists rather than thieves? Why is that part of their plan? It's more complex than that. It's not just about getting extra time. There's something very specific. If they pose as terrorists, they'll get something done. Yes, it is a heist, but they have to pose. Part of their plan hinges on being seen as not thieves. It's a very, very specific point. Question 3. Oh no, question 4. Question 4. What is the name of the member of Hans Gruber's gang that I'm dressed up as right now? And I'll give you 1 point for his first name, 1 point for his last name. I'm not sure if his last name's ever actually said in the film, but he does have a last name. So what is the name of the member of Hans Gruber's gang that I'm dressed up as right now? This is not Carl, this is his brother. Alright, let's just mute that. So what is the name of the member of Gruber's gang that I'm dressed up as right now? Question 5. What is the name of... For fuck's sake. Question 5. What is the name of the tech expert that gets into the vault for the evil gang? So what is the name of the tech expert? So I'm just looking for his first name. What is the name of the tech expert tasked by Gruber to get into the vault? It's not Clarence. Oh, I see. Well, I'll give you a point for knowing the actor. That's fine, we'll move on. We've discussed this briefly, but that is, what is the brother of the character that I'm dressed up as right now called? So what is the brother of the character I'm dressed up as right now called? Carl is correct. Carl. Question 7. In Die Hard 2, who plays the role of William Stewart? Yes, give yourself the point if you said Carl for the last one. So, in Die Hard 2, who plays the role of William Stewart? If you've seen Shawshank Redemption, you'll know this actor as he plays Haywood. William Sadler, well done. William Sadler. Question 8. Which actor plays the main antagonist Simon in Die Hard with a Vengeance? So, who plays the main antagonist Simon in Die Hard with a Vengeance? Oh, I just got that joke, Chris. Very good. Jeremy Irons is correct. Jeremy Irons. What is the real name of Simon revealed to be, and who is he related to? So what is the real name of Simon revealed to be, and who is he related to? He is another Gruber. I'll give you half a point for that, if you can, I need something a little more specific. Yes, he is related to Hans Gruber, if you can tell me how. Brother, yes, he is the brother of Hans Gruber. So I'll give you 1 point for that. And question 10. I think we mentioned him already. Who plays the villainous cyber hacker terrorist in Die Hard 4? So who plays the villainous cyber hacker terrorist in Die Hard 4? I'll be very efficient with this quiz. Just realised it's only 8 o'clock. This is us on our final question. Timothy Oliphant is correct. So I'll just go through those questions again. So Alan Rickman plays what character? That is Hans Gruber. What fake name does he give when he comes face to face with John McClane and pretends to be one of the hostages? That is Bill Clay. Why do the thieves at Nakatomi Plaza pose as terrorists? So that is because if they pose as terrorists, the FBI will shut down the power grid as a response and therefore open the vault. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to mute you. So... what is the name of Gruber's gang? What's the name of the member of Gruber's gang that I'm dressed up as right now? That is Tony Vareski. Tony Vareski. Who is the tech expert who gets into the vault for Gruber's gang? And that is Theo. Theo. Who is the brother of this character that I'm dressed as? Who swears he wants to kill McClane personally? That is Carl. Question 7. Who plays William Stewart? That is William Sadler. Question 8. Who plays the main antagonist Simon in Die Hard with a Vengeance? That is Jeremy Irons. Question 9. What is the real name of Simon and who is he related to? That is Simon Peter Gruber. And that is the brother of Hans Gruber. And question 10. Who plays... Yeah, that was a good choice. And question 10. Who plays the villainous cyber terrorist in Die Hard 4? Oh, I know. That would have been good, wouldn't it? That is Timothy Oliphant. And with that, that is the end of the Die Hard quiz. So thank you very much. Chris, you are by far and away the winner. So as promised, I will draw Barber Black Sheep jumping off Nakatomi Plaza for you when I get a chance. So I've got Ionic's one to draw this week, and I've got your one to draw this week. Those are the prizes. So if you win these quizzes, you do get a little art piece of yourself or whatever you like in that universe. So thank you so much to everyone who joined. Thank you, Chris. Congratulations, you are the winner. So make sure have I got your contact on Instagram? Because I'll probably send it on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining. Look forward to the replay going up when TikTok processes this live stream. It'll go up onto the YouTube. That's another quiz down. So obviously things are different now because I'm doing them alone. I'll try and get on some guests where I can. Obviously everyone's very busy at this time of year. So getting guests on is difficult. A lot of people work weekends, that kind of thing. But if there's themes where I can get people on, I damn sure will. I know that I want to get some recurring guests on, like Elise and David and Connor. I want to get them back in the new year. So just so you know, for the rest of the festive period, we have maybe Chris, but if anything, I'm kind of enjoying doing this solo right now. That's the truth of it. I'm very, very hurt at the moment. And I know they are too. So, but anyway, the themes coming up are, we have Dr. Zeus next week. So we're going to talk about the Grinch, but I'm also going to talk about the Lorax, Cat in the Hat, and Horton Hears a Who. We're going to talk about the adaptations. Yeah, there's been a rather big falling out, but I really that was a good joke. Anyway, so Dr. Zeus. Then we're going to talk on Christmas Eve. We're going to be talking about Christmas movies. So obviously we've covered Die Hard, and we're going to be covering The Grinch next week. But there's a lot of other Christmas movies which we won't have covered, so they'll be getting their own ones. Things like Home Alone, Elf, Muppets Christmas Carol, Arthur Christmas. Going to talk about all of them. I really don't want to go into it, to be honest. This is not the place to go into it. Just respect that this is now a solo venture. I really don't want to be repeating them myself. I really don't want to be going into it because I don't want things to open up into a big debate. And then the last quiz of this year will be New Year's Steve, where we'll be dressing up as different Steves, things like Steve Harrington, Steve Rogers. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. Come join me in the festive period where we talk about a bunch of festive stuff while we try and get into the spirit. I'll hopefully be doing some content soon. I might do a sequel to If Santa Was Scottish. I'm going to try to film some Grinch content before the Dr. Zeus stream. I would promote the Discord, but I shut that down obviously with everything going on, so I may recreate a Discord just with me on it, and then the people have supported us if people want that. But I'll check if people want that. Yeah, and we have an Instagram. So we have an Instagram, Scottish Scooby Gang. We have a YouTube, Scottish Scooby Gang. I will be reconfiguring the Patreon tiers. We do have a Patreon, we have a Ko-fi, ko-fi/Scottish Scooby Gang. The art pieces that have celebrated this last year of live streams is up, so those are still going to up. Yeah, so things are getting a little bit shitty in the comments, just with people trying to nag me about this whole thing, so I'm gonna call it. Thanks, guys.